All right, Gemini. So this is your chakra read. Okay. And this is for February 2021. Okay. So let's get to it. We're going to start with the root chakra first. Sorry, I'm a little discombobulated here. Okay. So root chakra first. And there we go. So we have the Sun card for the root chakra. This is actually a really, really great card for the root chakra, considering that the root chakra is where we tend to house all our fears. It's all really about survival, and you're really coming out of that. This is something that I think that you've been working on for some time, in terms of not just having hope, but really figuring out the main fears that have been holding you back. I think that there's probably, I want to say 2 or 3 that you've been working on. So the fear of like not having enough, fear of just not being safe, and fear of lack of support. So those 3 are really pronounced right now, in terms of what you've been coming out of. So that's really, really good here. What I'm going to tell you too, though, in order to really maintain that, is to exercise gratitude. That's normally something that I say in the heart center. But if you take a look here, there's a small baby. It reminded me of just having like smaller blessings. So really count your blessings, everything and anything that you can be grateful for. Definitely pay attention to that. Give those things their due energy, their due credit, because that's going to help you as you are eliminating some of these fear programs. Okay, so let's take a look. Oh, and there we go for the sacral. Temperance card for the sacral. So you've been really trying to balance out staying grounded and also balancing out your emotions. And the sacral area is where we house a lot of our emotions. When I say that, that means we tend to hold them there, especially if you're a female, tend to hold a lot in the sacral. So interesting, because what I'm actually picking up with this Gemini is watch out for any anger that you have been kind of just, I don't want to say suppressing, but it's kind of like it feels kind of low level to you, but there's actually more depth to that. If you were to like, with this particular image, if this angel were to like dip further, like actually bear the weight on that foot that's in the water versus just having like a toe or part of the foot in the water, there'll probably be a lot more there. So do whatever you can to release anger. Okay, whether that's physical exercise, journaling, meditation, whatever it is that you need to do, you really need to not allow things to fester as long as you might, as long as they have been for you, Gemini. Okay, so just a word of caution there, word of advice, but I mean, otherwise it does, like I said, you've been working on a lot of fears. Anger, though, can get in the way of that. Okay, so just be aware. All right, so we have solar plexus, Page of Cups. So take that action. Take that action that you've been wanting to take. Take that step. Don't feel like you are such a novice. You're so new. You don't have enough research or information. You are, Gemini, you're going to do research anyway, but don't let that stop you or hold you back from initiating whatever it is that you're looking to initiate, whether that's like a new project, like side personal type of project, or whether that's something with career or business. Make sure that you take some sort of small steps. be aware that it's going to require that you put some of your emotions out there, in a sense of it might feel a little bit uncomfortable for you as you take steps out of your comfort zone. That's totally normal. So also don't think that, you know, as you're broaching this new thing, don't think that you kind of know everything. Okay, don't have like a know-it-all type of attitude with it. Don't use that as a false sense of confidence. Okay, right. So heart. Oh gosh, cards are flying out. Okay, so heart, 9 of Pentacles. You've come a really long way. You've encountered a lot in your life. You've hurled a lot in your life. You've survived a lot in your life. Um, why is there some regret here, Gemini? Which is not normally something I get with the 9 of coins. So you come off as having all your shit together. So, which is great, as long as it's genuine, but don't spend a lot of time with regret either. I don't know why I'm getting that from this. It could just be the energy of the Geminis that I'm reading for. But don't go, coulda, woulda, shoulda, right? You know, that's okay. So it's never too late for whatever it is that you are still wanting. So just keep moving forward. Don't spend a lot of time with regret. Everything is merely a lesson, and you haven't wasted time. Okay, that's what you need to hear. You haven't wasted time. So throat, 3 of Pentacles for the throat. I just love these cards. Okay, so give yourself credit. Talk to yourself a little bit nicer. But because this is a card of like initial successes, right? And I feel like you haven't been giving yourself enough credit. Understand too that you're in a position that other people are going to be listening to you. You have this professional way about you, Gemini, that's very like even like diplomatic, which is great. But don't be afraid too of expressing your emotions towards or about someone is also what I'm getting, and also to being real. You're real with a very small number of people, but don't afraid to be real. Even there's some other situation here. I don't know if it could even be like business or professionally or in some other project. Be real. Be expressing the real you, because you're going to actually find that there's a great amount of connection by doing that. You're gonna have a lot of fulfillment in that. Okay, so third eye, Gemini, Knight of Cups. It's okay to recognize that your emotions might be motivating some of the actions that you want to take. And in fact, feelings are kind of what pushes us to act. We have a belief, thoughts that stem from the beliefs, which produce the feelings, which cause us to move in a certain direction. So you don't really want to be moving solely from your head anyway. It feels a lot better when you are in that throes of the inspiration and the passion, that's when you actually do something that feels really, really good to you, because that's, you know, that's almost like that meditative state, a certain brainwave state when you're in that mode. So it's okay. It's okay to do that. Just make sure that your emotions aren't plowing down other things that you need to do, that you get carried away and distracted, and now you have something that you didn't complete, because then that's going to bother you, like something that, you know, like if you, I don't know if you have a whole bunch of like unfinished projects. I don't know if that feels like you, Gemini. In some ways, for some of you, that may be the case, and others, it's not. But, you know, you want to be able to bring something to fruition. So make sure that you take the action when you're inspired, when you get the download, when you get the intuitive hit, but at the same time, balance that out where it's not getting in the way of the other things that you need to do. The other important, even seemingly mundane things that you need to do. Okay. And then there's something else here. Hang on one second. So with the third eye, your feelings are also going to bring you a lot of insight. So don't chalk up emotions to just being something that's fleeting. They're actually going to tell you a lot about yourself and about your programming. There you go. Bingo. Okay, so let's take a look at crown. Okay. All right. Whew. Tower in reverse. Wow. You're going to realize where you have been allowing either something or someone to have had so much control over you. You might not have realized it yet. It's in reverse, but this is something that's going to be upcoming here in February. So you definitely want to have a keen awareness of that. So when it hits you, because it's going to hit you, see how you have been just inadvertently doing it. I feel like it's so unconscious, like you don't even realize it, that when it hits you, you're going to be like, whoa, I can't believe that I've been doing that, or I didn't see it in the way of me giving away power to this person or this thing. So so be really aware of that, because this is going to change a lot for you. Tower moments are inevitable and you can't get away from them, but they're big time, you know. So that's going to be a good thing. So make sure that you pay attention to that, because that's going to really change the trajectory of things for you. All right, so if this resonates, comment below. I do 45-minute recorded readings for your chakras for you specifically. So check out my plans and pricing on my website. It's a subscription service, no obligation. You can cancel at any time, but it's a great deal and it can help you as you're moving forward so you can gauge your progress. Okay, thank you for watching.